So, okay, guys, so I'm going to start revision. You can talk whenever you want. Please just mute yourself. Mute yourself. I'm not going to mute you. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Let us start with the first lesson. So, the first lesson which is required in our exam is listing divisors of a natural number. Okay, so how do I list the divisors of a natural number? You know that a divisor or factor, they both have the same meaning. So divisors of factors are the numbers that you multiply them together to get. Yusuf, stop, please. Yusuf. So the factors are the numbers. When you multiply them together, you get a product. For example, 1 and 24, we call them the factors of 24. 2 and 12 also are the factors of 24. 3 and 8 are the factors of 24. Also, 4 and 6 are the factors of 24. So now the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. But how can I list all the factors of a certain number? What are the steps that I need to do? First of all, you need to start by 1. So you start by 1 because 1 is the common factor of all numbers. So always start by 1 times the number itself. Then you try the 2. You check if this number is divisible by 2 or not. If it's divisible by 2, you find the other factor. If not, you go for the 3. If 3 didn't work out, you go for the 4, etc. But when do you stop? When you are listing the factors, when do you stop? You stop when you repeat your factor. So suppose, for example, you have 5 times 6, and then after the 5, 6, but it's already written, so you stop. The second case you stop in is when you got a double, such as 4 times 4, 5 times 5, 3 times 3, and so on. You stop then. Of course, we are going to take an example in order to understand. If you have any question, guys, just write in the chat or raise your hand. You know all how to raise your hand. Else, just write in the chat. So that's how I'm going to list the factors of 18. I start by 1. 1 times 18. 2, it works out because 2 times 9 is 18. Now 3, it works out also because 3 times 6 is 18. 4, it will not work out because I can't find a number I multiply by 4 to get 18. Okay, then I go for the 5. It also didn't work out. Now 6, as you can see, it's already written. So if it's already written, this is a repetition. Repetition means I need to stop. Is everything clear, guys, till now? Is everything clear? If you have any question, you can ask, okay? I didn't mute you, so you can talk anytime you want. Let us continue now. All it's clear. Thank you, Hala. So let us now continue. So that's how I list factors of a number. Now, what are the prime and composite numbers? Prime numbers are the numbers that only have 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. So if I couldn't find any other factor rather than 1 and the number itself, that means the number is a prime number. But if I find another factor, that means this number is a composite number. Okay, so if you, for example, look at 3, 5, 7, 11, and 31, those numbers are prime numbers, because if you look at 7, you can't find a number that you multiply it by another number to get 7 other than 1 and 7. So this is a prime number. While composite numbers, if you take, for example, 6, you can see that 6, it could be 1 times 6, 2 times 3. So you can find more than 2 factors. So that's the definition of a prime and composite number. Let us continue. Hala, yes. Hala, you can talk. Hala?
Yes.
Yes, dear. What's your question?
Oh, I raised hand.
It's okay. It's okay, dear. It's okay. Is everything clear till now, Hala?
Yes.
Great. Let us continue now. So, how actually I find the greatest common factor? This question is very easy. So after listing the divisors of a certain number, Ali, yes, Ali wants to ask a question. Let us see, Ali. Yes, Ali. Yes, dear.
Miss,
Yes.
this Zoom is for grade 5B or grade 5A?
It's for grade 5 and A, 5A and 5B students, only online students. Only online students, those who are studying online. Because you know, Ali, we already did this revision in class, right?
Yes.
So in this lecture, I'm just going to make a revision and I make sure that everything is clear for everyone.
So I need to enter the Zoom. I need to.
If you want to
enter
stay,
Zoom
Ali, you
or-
can stay. I'm just going to make a revision. If you want to stay, you can stay. I already have students who are coming to school next week and they attended the Zoom. It's okay.
It's because
Okay?
I didn't come to school today.
Yeah, I know. Are you okay?
Sorry, the internet.
Not.
Yes,
not
Ali?
good.
Okay, I wish you are good. Yeah, let us continue. So guys, I'm coming next month, Hala, hopefully, Hala. Yeah, let us continue. So as I told you now, suppose I want the common factors between 56 and 48. I start like this, circling the common factors, as you can see, 1, 2, 4, 6, 4, here, 8. Those we call them the common factors between 56 and 48. Okay, so anything else? No, those are the common factors between 56 and 48. Now, what's the greatest common factor? The greatest common factor is the greatest among all those that we have circled. So it's 8. So that's how we find the greatest common factor. Is everything clear, guys, before I continue? Anyone have any question? If you have, just tell me to let you talk. Okay. So that was our first lesson, is to list the divisors or the factors of a certain number, circle the common factors, and then tell me what's the greatest common divisor of all numbers. Our second lesson, it's about divisibility. Guys, I'm going now to stop sharing. I'm going to stop sharing the lecture, and I want you all to participate. I'm going to start by Yusuf. Yusuf? Yusuf? Hi, Yusuf. Yusuf, I'm going to ask you a question and you have to answer me. If I want to know that, to check if a number is divisible by 2, what do I do?
If the last number is even number.
Very good, Yusuf. Yes. Or ends with
0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8.
perfect. So this is our first rule where we checked the divisibility by 2. Excellent. Ali Hamoud. Ali? Ali?
Yes.
Yes, Ali. Ali, if I want to check if a number is divisible by 5, what do I do?
I want to check number is divisible by 5.
Yes.
I have to ماشي. ماشي what mean شو يعني اسمهم بالإنجليزي؟
إذا أنا بدي أعرف إذا number divisible by 5 شو لازم أعمل؟
لازم نجمعهم.
لا هيدي إذا بدي أعمل ال 3 بس إذا بدي أعمل ال 5 بتطلع على ال ones digit. I look for the ones digit. It should be 0 or 5. If the ones digit is 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Okay, now I'm going to ask Ali Rida Hamoud.
Yes.
Ali, if I want to check if a number is divisible by 10, what do I need to do?
Check if the last number is 0.
Perfect, very good. Now, if I want to check that a number is divisible by 3, what do I do, Hala?
Yes.
If I need to check if a number is divisible by 3, what do I do?
I get the sum of the number.
Yes.
And if it's divisible by 3, it's divisible by 3.
Very good. So I need to add the digits. If I got 3, 6, or 9, then the number is divisible by 3. Very good.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask my twins, Lana, Mish Ghana and Farah, my other twins, Lana and Muhammad. Lana and Muhammad Bustani. How are you? Hi.
Fine.
Lana and Muhammad, if I want to check that a number is divisible by 6, what do I do?
Yeah. Divisible.
How can I know that?
Divisibility by 4 and 3.
By
Not
by 2
2 and 3.
Perfect, perfect. So if a number is divisible by 2 and it's divisible by 3 at the same time, then it's divisible by 6. Thank you, twins. Now my other twins, Ghina and Farah.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
So if I want to check that a number is divisible by 9, what do I do? What do we do? Let me ask Ghina. Ghina Mahfouz. Ghina? Ghina Mahfouz?
Yes.
Hi, miss. If I want to check that a number is divisible by 9, what do I do?
We look at the last the number which is divisible by 3.
It might be divisible by 9, but it's not necessarily divisible by 9. I need to do the same thing as the 3. I need to find the sum. If the sum is 9, then
sum of the digit of divisible by the number 9.
Okay, so very good, Ghina. If I find the sum and I got 9, then the number is divisible by 9. Very good. I still have one rule, okay? This rule is for divisibility by 4. I'm going to ask Lana. Lana Diab.
Yes.
If I want to check if a number is divisible by 4, what do I do?
We need to see the last 2 numbers if they are divisible by 4.
Perfect. So if I need to look at the last 2 digits. The last 2 digits should be
Like
divisible by 4.
or
Like 24 or 2 zeros. Very good, Lana.
16.
Very good. So this is the rules of divisibility by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Okay? Is it clear, guys? Now I'm going to go for the last lesson, which is the angles. Okay, you know that an angle is a geometrical shape. Who can give me the definition of an angle? What's an angle? Yusuf?
Angles, it is معمول من 3 خطوط.
Yes, when two lines meet or intersect, they form an angle. Okay, so let me share the whiteboard just 1 minute. So if you look at those two lines, they meet or they intersect, so they form an angle. What do we call this meeting point? Write it in the chat if you know. What do we call this point? Write it in the chat.
It's vertex.
Excellent. It's a vertex. Very good. All of you. Rina, Lana, Rina, Hala, my twins. Very good. So we call it a vertex. Okay. So suppose I have this angle, which is A, B, C. We say that this angle is of vertex B, and the arms of the angle are BA and BC. So vertex B and arms BA and BC. That's how we write it. Vertex B, the arms are BA and BC. Then the name of the angle, in order to name an angle, we need to use 3 letters. Okay, but in the middle, like this, we put the vertex. So the vertex of the angle should be in the middle of the naming. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Okay, all of you, you can talk, you can raise your hand. What are the types of angles? What are the type of an angle? Hala, give me a type.
Acute, obtuse, straight, and right, and null.
You gave me all the types. It's okay. So the types of the angles are acute, obtuse, straight, right, and
Null.
null. Very good. What else? Acute, obtuse, right, straight, and null. Very good. So what's the meaning of right angle?
Right angle.
Yes. I need someone else.
Okay.
Raise your hand. Yes, Rina Mahfouz. Rina. What's the meaning of right, or what's the measure of a right angle? Rina Mahfouz.
Is a 90 degrees angle.
Very good. Very good. Every 90 degree is called a right angle. Lana and Muhammad, what's the meaning of straight angle?
Straight angle.
Yes.
180.
Very good. It's 180 degrees. So a straight
180.
angle, it measures 180 degree. Yusuf, what's the measure of an acute angle? Yusuf?
What?
Yusuf, what's the measure of an acute angle? For example, give me a measure of an acute angle.
If it's less than 90 and bigger
Perfect. Greater
zero.
than 0. Excellent, Yusuf. So if it's greater than 0 but less than 90, it's an acute angle. Excellent. Now I want to ask Rena. Rena?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Miss, what's an obtuse angle? What's the measure of an obtuse angle?
It can be 90 until 180 degrees.
Yes, it's between 90 and 180. So after 90, 91, 92 till 179, it's an obtuse angle. Very good, Rena. So those are the types of angles. Now, what do I use in order to measure an angle? What do we use? Write it in the chat. Yes, Hala, perfect. It's a protractor. Very good. So it's a protractor. So in order to measure an angle, we use a protractor. Let us see, how do we place the protractor? So in order to put the protractor, I need to check 2 things. I need to check that the point is exactly on the vertex, and one of the arms of the angle is on the 0 line. So this is a protractor, as you can see. I need to make sure, not like this, because in this case, the point of the protractor is not on the vertex, okay? Like this. So two conditions should be satisfied. The first condition is that the point is on the vertex, and the second condition is that one of the arms is on the 0 line, as you can see. Then I start reading from the 0 until I reach the second arm. Okay? Is it clear, guys? Okay, so this session was only revision. Next week we are going to solve the exam review together. Okay, so you have to solve it if you didn't yet.
Miss, we didn't solve the worksheet.
You still have for I'm talking for those who are online students. The others don't solve the worksheet. We are going to do it next week in class. Okay, so I'm talking to Lana, I'm talking to Yusuf, I'm talking to Rina, Ali Rida Hamoud also, you aren't coming. Lana, just a second. Lana, just a second. Ali Rida Hamoud, are you coming to school next week?
No.
Okay, so Ali Rida Hamoud
are not coming.
Okay, so guys, you have to solve the worksheet because next week we are going to solve it in our Zoom session. The others just don't do the worksheet because we are going to do it in class next week.
Okay.
Okay, so is it clear, guys? Everything is clear?
Yes.
So the lessons are very easy and the quiz is going to be very easy also.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, so do you think you have any question?
No.
Lana, Yusuf, Ali Hamoud, Rina Mahfouz.
Miss, we have a quiz in school or in online?
No more quizzes, Lana. We have exams.
Exams in school.
Yes, all of you.
I'm coming and Balish.
Starting from December 14.
December 14.
Okay, all of you are going to do.
December 13, we have math quiz?
I think, yes. You have to check your schedule. Your schedule is already on the group.
Okay.
Okay, so get ready, guys. Next week, I'm going to see you at the same time to solve the exam review together. Okay. Any questions?
Okay.
Okay, so see you next week, guys.
No. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.